What's up, everybody? It's September 15th, 2022, daily log 11. And today was pretty interesting. It was a definitely a tough market to trade for myself. I just came out of the market a little above break even, so I was pretty okay with it. Uh, Price chopped around a whole bunch. Actually, if you go over to my Twitter, you can see the entry from today. I meant to put it up on the screen, but um, definitely go check that out because I will go into lower time frames and explain what happened today, the reason why I went long first, and then my second entry I got stopped out on. I was trying to go long again. But overall, today was a great learning lesson. I do want to make note that the low here at 3882.5 has been reached. I think I called that low being taken out this week from the beginning of the week. I think even before this candle open. So just a little side note there. We drew into the order block, the open of it. I'm curious to see how we react off of this. Going into tomorrow, it is TGI Friday. There's some news in the morning. I wouldn't be surprised if we draw back up into the weekly open here. So TGI Friday usually means that you're looking for the power of three. You're looking for the close of the week. So either A, you're looking for an expansion higher or lower to close out the week or retrace back into the weekly range. So the weekly candle opened up here, made the high. Now we're drawing down lower. I think we could draw back into the weekly range potentially because we are now inside of this order block. I don't see price trading through this tomorrow. I think we could draw back up into this fair value gap here. Looking at a 4-hour chart, I forgot to mark some of this up, but there's sell side resting here. Sell side there. Drawing into that fair value gap. We'll see what happens. We may just continue lower. We may just I mean we gapped open. That could be a retracement back into the opening gap. Just have to see how the morning uh looks by the time the opening comes around. My bias for right now is I think we'll draw back up into the weekly range. But going into today, which was very eventful for myself, let me put these lines over here. Let's dig into the New York session. Today was a seek and destroy day, which means market is just trading back and forth to buy stops, sell stops, and it's just a very range bound, nasty day. Looking at the morning session, you can see here some of the annotations are still here. I was watching price right before the open here take out this low, and then there was this 5 minute for value gap. And then we had the buy side liquidity, equal highs here. If you look at my Twitter, I actually took out right before this high was taken. It was somewhere around here. I took a partial here. I took another one. And I was fully out. I'll dig into my second entry later. But let me go back up to a 15-minute. Ignore these. Looking at it, to me, we were digging into a discount relative from swing high to swing low. We were digging into a discount, finding that fair value gap. We have an order block here. We're digging into, and then price running higher to take out the buy side liquidity. I would have been okay with the shorts today, to be honest, if price took out the buy side liquidity here. Looking at it on a 1 hour or a 4 hour, we were just sitting inside of this fair value gap. Would have been really nice to see it take out the buy side liquidity and then run lower. Let me dig back into a 5 minute. So after I saw price leave here, I believe I entered in somewhere in here. More or less, this wasn't really the YouTube model waiting for a fair value gap to be hit because I have an adjusted model for risk if I see something on a higher time frame that I really like. Because we are already such deep in a discount on the 15 minute and seeing price move like that, it was really I believe there was something else here as well that I was looking at, maybe SMT, but it made me really confident. I've seen this 100 times. I was just very surprised. I wanted to set my limit here, but price was really trading fast, so I just wanted to wait for a couple confirmation on the lower time frames. And I went ahead and targeted the buy side liquidity. I was only risking about 10 points, so 1%. After I saw this, I was looking at a 3 minute, and you can see I still have the fair value gap. I really wanted to see price from this swing low at the time was here, the swing high. I really wanted price to dig into this fair value gap. It was right inside of a discount. The reasoning being, um, it was a seek and destroy day, but we did tag the buy side liquidity. And if you look at, I believe US 100 at the time, or maybe it was US 30. Yeah, US 30 was making the higher high here. US 100 was making the lower high, and I believe US 500 was making the higher high as well. So that's a bearish SMT. Price just eventually bled away. There's a couple shorting opportunities you could have got into. There's a fair value gap resting here. To me, after I took that loss, I was just out. I was done for the day. So to me, that's not really the greatest opportunity just because there's no equilibrium. Like it's not going into a premium. So that's not the best shorting opportunity to me. Here, this is okay. We got above equilibrium into a premium coming into that fair value gap. The time on it, it's 30 minutes before lunch. You could have went short there. If you wanted your stop just above the fair value gap here or the high, and you target the sell side there and maybe take a little bit off underneath. Still 20 points, still great. And then overall, I think there's one more shorting opportunity. I'm just making note of this for myself so I can go back and watch this. Looking at coming into lunch, there was 15-minute fair value gap here. Dealing range, digging into a premium, perfect. Body closure of the candles in the fair value gap is good. Yeah, you definitely could have sold off for, yeah, it's a great shorting opportunity. 40 points. Wow. Yeah, today was pretty wild. The only reason I was just unsure of the bias, which is okay. I'm not like I'm just journaling this for possible future reference, but these type of days are really things I just would rather stay away from. I'd rather wait for a more beautiful model to form, which I know they're out there. And you honestly only need once a week, twice a week. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and comment. Until tomorrow, good luck and good trading.